Hey everybody. Hey there everybody. How y'all doing? I hope everybody had a really good Easter. I did. It was actually a pretty nice day, relatively sunny. And for all of those that did catch up on the April birthdays and stuff, thank you for well wishes on my birthday and stuff. Uh, just point of fact, turning 54 doesn't feel any different than when you're 53. But anyways, I didn't post anything yesterday for Easter because I posted the Keith Green video and I thought it was just perfect for my own thoughts for the day. But I had church on Sunday and we had the pastor's message and stuff and it was interesting and I've been thinking about it for quite a while and it's just a couple of things that stand out to me. He said of interest that most pastors, and I know this is a fact because I've sat and tried to do it myself in discussing things with other people. Um, we try to prove the resurrection as a historical fact. There's no doubting that. I mean, there's enough ways of going about and proving that. Um, but we still have a problem in describing it or having a way of truly um, being able to relate to it. When we talk about his death on the cross, we can relate to that because we know we all die. We know what death is. We can relate to trials and tribulations and everything like that because we know what trials and tribulations are like, have been through them, or we know people that have. But when it comes to the resurrection, we cannot fathom the resurrection itself. What is it to be resurrected? What is the resurrection? And the pastor made a point of it that we can't fathom that because we don't understand it. Now, when I say we don't understand it, it's not that we don't understand the facts of what resurrection is or how it works, because Christ told us all that. But we cannot fathom resurrection because we have never been through it. We know one person that has been resurrected. We've read about a couple of people that were resurrected. But I know I haven't, and I'm sure I don't know many of you who have met somebody who's uh, died, been buried, or been in the coffin about to be buried, and they come right out of it and say, I'm here again. That's not a fact that we have ever uh, experienced. But we know one person who has, and that's Jesus Christ. And we know why he did it because that was the way he was going to bring about our salvation, our forgiveness through grace, and stuff like that. So we have to do something that a lot of people think about but don't truly get what it means. We say to take a leap of faith, step out in faith, to um, do something because it's different, because we're going to believe that this is what we're going to do. We're afraid of it. We're afraid of the unknown. We're afraid of stepping outside of our comfort zones. We're afraid of a number of different things. But when it comes to knowing about the resurrection, we have to step out. We have to step out of the comfort zone. We have to step out on faith, on belief. Because if we don't, then the likelihood is that we are missing out on some of the greatest gifts, some of the greatest things that could ever occur for us because it is showing a distrust of what God has done or what God is doing for us. So I just wanted to leave this thing leave us to think about this for a little bit. We believe in the resurrection. We say that we believe in the resurrection. We say as believers that we believe in Christ. We should be able to take all of those as statements of fact and live them as statements of fact, whether we can totally fathom them or not. Because the thing is, Jesus came. He told us about it. He told us that is what would happen, and it did. He gave us all the reasons, all the evidence, and gave us all his will. And what we need to do is to accept and believe that what he has told us is true. We who are years upon years and generations upon generations beyond the time that Christ was here, we are being blessed numerous times over, more so than those who were with Christ and had the advantage of seeing him face to face, being able to touch him hand to hand and laugh and talk and learn from him directly. We are blessed more so, as he said to Thomas, you believe because you see. Blessed are those who believe and have not seen. So that's us. We haven't seen Jesus face to face. We haven't been able to sit down and share a meal with him. We haven't been able to sit down and talk to him face to face as the disciples did. But yet we can be blessed more so because we are taking what he has told us and we are believing it. We are stepping out on it. We are living the Christ life just based on what he had said thousands of years ago to his disciples and all. So I just want to leave that with you all today, that thoughts that I had over the last couple of days because of that. Just thinking, no, we can't fathom the resurrection per se because we've never experienced it. We don't know anybody that's ever experienced it and therefore can tell us about it. But yet, we can be assured that it will happen. And those who have believed ahead of us and have died, they are resurrected. They are with Christ. They are in the place that we as believers will be at one day as well. And we will be resurrected. And Christ has shown us that. He has told us that. And now it's up to us to take that step of faith and trust in what he has told us and to live out his life that way. So again, just, at this point, we're very blessed. Let's step out in belief. Let's step out in faith. Let's take that step and understand that because of his death and thereby his resurrection, fulfilling everything, we are blessed people who can live the God life and reach out to those with God's love and continue to do so. So in this time of great doubt, with doubtfulness of what's coming, afraid of what's coming down the road tomorrow, let alone a month from now or whatever this virus is doing, don't let that stop us. Let's continue to step out in faith, step out in belief, knowing that God's will is for us to share the love of Christ, to take care of each other, love each other, and step out in faith, knowing that he will take care of us and that we will, in the long run, be with him in the end through his resurrection, through the resurrection. So, just a few thoughts. Hope you guys enjoyed it. God bless. Stay safe. Love y'all and praying for y'all all the time. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.